Hello folks, welcome to Sunday here on the Citadel server. My name is Joel Duggan and we are going to pick up right where we left off, building in a medieval city in the Wild update. We were working on this building here next to the finished candle shop. Hello Cosmic, we've got Storm Dance, the real King Chicken. I saw Obu here a minute ago, Lazy Tiger kicking around. Hope you're all are having a good day. But yeah, we're trying to tie this build together into this other build, and I feel like I'm gonna need to bring some blues and greens down here somehow in order to get this to work. What's not working for me right now currently is actually the wood. I think we're gonna have to replace this with some stone. Now, I don't think I want to use stone brick because I feel like we're gonna maintain the stone brick on that piece. But I don't know, maybe we don't need the stone brick on that. We'll have to see. Hope everyone's having a good day. If you're new to the server, this is a 5-year-old Minecraft server. It's mostly vanilla. We have a few data packs and a few client-side mods like this map that help us out. And we're currently working in this area of the town. I tend to end up like trying to finish one side of the street, you know, because we worked on this one, then this one, now we're here. And really, once we've got this next building done, it almost completes this side. So kind of on a roll. So what material would look good here? We could do cobble maybe, but that might look strange with the cobble foundation. I mean, our choices are pretty limited. We've got stone bricks, andesite. Maybe we can use smooth stone. And I guess if we wanted to bring in some green, we could try mossy stuff. That might be the way to go. Although the area is not terribly overgrown, right? What other good stone bricks do we have? Do you normally stream until 1 o'clock? Aren't you normally done like by 12? Or did you move it? Thanks for the shout out for Steven. For folks that don't know, Steven is a member of the server. I didn't even see you online, Steven. Or were you doing Lego? Is that why I didn't see you on the server? Just playing on the just chatting. Ah, so yes, I would imagine. Streaming the Lego this morning. Nice. What set were you working on? What set were you working on? So there's a shout out for Steven in the chat, folks. Go follow Steven. He was building some Lego, but he is a member of the Citadel and works on Minecraft stuff as well. Steven was the person that introduced me to Minecraft, as a matter of fact. Are you and the family off to check out the open street for downtown Dartmouth today, Steven? See, it's too light. It starts to blend in with the thing behind it. Maybe we have to use basalt here. Yeah, I can't see this building being that mossy. Like maybe in here, but not throughout the whole thing. Maybe here for something different we could use walls to try and trim it down a bit. Garden stuff that needs taken care of. The day already has plans. Man, it's going to be hot in the garden today. Bring your sunscreen. CJ Williams resubscribing with tier 1 for 11 months. Another month in the Joliverse. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I watched Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness last night. I'll be talking about it in depth on the next episode of the Citadel Cafe. Suffice to say, I do not enjoy Sam Raimi as a director. Never have. So it was not my favorite Marvel film. Blazerham Lincoln, thanks very much for the follow. Appreciate it. I was looking for walls. You watched it Friday evening. Nice. What did you think without too many spoilers? I think you and I might be the next people on the Citadel Cafe together, Steven. That's the other thing that Steven does. He co-hosts the Citadel Cafe with me once a month. Moongirl Art agreed regarding the latest Doctor Strange. Yeah, it was weird. And I think it was weird for the sake of being weird, which doesn't serve the story. Yep, same brain wavelength. Weird. It didn't need to be that weird. It was corny too. There's a bunch of really corny moments in that. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just throwing blocks up and trying to figure out if anything makes sense. I don't mind the cobble, actually. It sort of looks more like a barn now, though. So I don't know about that. I feel like it's very flat. I feel like I want to add more depth to the top of it, if I can. I don't mind the walls. This bit here. This does not work, though. The rain is back. Weird for the sake of weird combined with corny in a not a good combination. I agree, CJ. Yep, that's where it lost me. That's where it lost me. There's some good acting. One thing I will say is Benedict Cumberbatch. I forget that he's British and I forget that he's done other stuff. He really and I'm sure he had fun. Like, it must have been a fun movie to make. But, now, I say that. I did not get the best acting vibes from Olsen. The Scarlet Witch was not my favorite thing that she's done. I'm such a bad anti-hero person. And when you have a hero that turns villain, I really... Like, she goes mad. You know, and it's a heartbreaking story. And I don't think there's any redemption for her so far in the Marvel Universe. She just has a lot of bad stuff happen to her all the time. And as a result, she's evil and dangerous. Completely lost track of what I came here to get. I want something warm for temperature. Can I do wood? I wonder if maybe dark oak would work. I'm disappointed with the Scarlet Witch story. And the thing is, like, it could be that way in the comics. Sorry to have to run, but food is in the face. Yeah, yes, absolutely, Steven. Appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. But yeah, Moongirl, the Scarlet Witch story, like, I don't know enough about the comics to know if that's, like, super accurate, and, like, if they deviated from it, would fans just, like, have a hissy fit, and so they have to tell the tragic story? And I guess, in one way, it's interesting that that it's not a happy. I got a funny feeling this is all gonna not look the best. I think the problem that's throwing me is the darker colors up here in the top. I feel like we need something much lighter in the gable. That's helping. The changing color in the bottom is helping. But yeah, it does feel very barn-like. All good, sweet Sandy. Thanks for popping by. Lunch for Steven means lunch for me. Yes, I did figure that. Thanks. Thanks, McGirl. I'll see you later. Have a good one. But yeah, Steven and family are a big Marvel household, so it'll be interesting to get his full thoughts of Doctor Strange on the next episode of the Citadel Cafe. It was good to have Ryan on this week too. I hadn't had Ryan on in a couple months, and Ryan and I talked about all the gaming news this past week, coming out of Xbox. What was it called? Not Summit. Showcase. Xbox Showcase. PlayStation State of Play. And Nintendo hasn't had a Nintendo Direct, but they made a couple of like little game announcements. Or not little game announcements. Small announcements for games. No, the games themselves could be big, I don't know. Alright, let's grab some of these, some of those, and some of those, and see if we can add a little bit of extra. Maybe we'll grab some walls too. Oh, I don't have any. Let's do cobblestone. Nintendo Direct is coming soon. Is it July they normally do that? This is also throwing me here. This is probably not going to be grass. Very unlikely that that would be grass. So what I'm thinking is that this feels very, very flat. And I think at the top here, I'd like to have it come out a little bit farther. And then we can do something fancy with the top of this. Danny, hello. I tried Acacia log next to mud brick and it looked really nice in my... I might even want to pull that down slightly. And then maybe we'll increase the size of the window so it doesn't look like a barn. Yeah, I just have to get rid of that top part. Definitely more shape to it. I get the feeling we could maybe remove this and change it back to tile. Maybe. I guess we could also do it on the other side here if we wanted to. I don't know if it needs it, but we could do it. Had an idea that that's the way the story in Doctor Strange went from the trailers, but I guess that confirms it. Yeah, it's... I mean, the director should give you the hint, right? Like, that's the big tip-off there. So this is cool, but it feels like an open gate, but right now it's messing with my vision. So I'm going to move this either permanently or temporarily to there. So it looks like it's less part of the house and more part of the fence, and then we can figure out the rest of this. Trying to think about what blocks go well with Deepslate. We've been using a fair amount of calcite around. If we did like a dark oak beam bottom and calcite, that might work. We did that on the bakery. Quartz is another one. So is mushroom block, now that I look at it. So we've got smooth quartz and calcite. Oh, it's in the way. We could try clay too. Mushroom block. I guess there's bone block too. Hey? There's the calcite. Mushroom blocks are underrated. Yeah, we've been using them a fair bit. We need to increase the light in here so we don't end up with a creeper surprise. So not like I didn't like the cyan terracotta. It's just that it just doesn't go quite as well. Too dark, like it's too much gray at the top. I think the quartz is winning that battle for me. I certainly don't like the mushroom block. I mean, not for this particular build. So the other option is bone and clay. I think I still like the quartz. Bone is really good for tall builds. Anything you want to add some verticality to. I feel like this doesn't feel like a building material. No. More of a ground texture than like a building material, I find. Good in paths, not so much on buildings. Alright, well, let's go with quartz. And see what we can come up with there. Allays are helpful for things like sugarcane farms, manual sugarcane farms, and when you chop down trees. Yeah, I can see that if you're manually chopping down trees, I can see the allays being a hand. I don't remember what the copper golem did. What was the pitch for the copper golem? I don't remember exactly what the benefits were. Do I have any slabs? I don't look like I have any slabs. So I don't know if I want to do dark oak around the frame. Oh, I made that mistake before. See, I think here we could maybe benefit from something going across. And I was thinking we could use maybe some slabs and trapdoors to help separate this a bit. Maybe even hold this up. Certainly makes it look like less like a barn, which is good. Don't know how well that works on the side. Maybe we have to change this up a little bit. I think that helps a little. Maybe this has to be all. Trying to be more decorative as best I can with these builds. M-Dog subscribing with Prime for 11 months in a row. Wow, 1 month away from the full year. Number of people hitting their first full year this month, which is really cool. I like the white. That certainly helps. I don't know if we want to go with quartz down here. If we do, I might want to increase the frequency of the poles, you know? That sort of works. Need more quartz. I believe I was smelting some smooth quartz down here. feel like maybe we need a command for free stuff. Yes. Get out of my head, Joel. Yeah. Great minds think alike, fools seldom differ, right? Does this need to continue all the way down? Kind of like that. Certainly brightens it up in here as well, which is nice. I think that's how that goes. Yeah. Whoops. It'll probably brighten up the alley a bit here too, because we've got this other dark build next to it. So this will be helpful. One of those things where, like, I was beating my head up against the wall yesterday trying to figure out how to do this, and then just needed to step away for the day, you know? I don't think we want to have quartz out the front here. Not sure. Because I've got no way to border it for the door. Yeah, that feels a little bit too much. Maybe we can go with a different wood. Yeah. We could potentially go with spruce along there too, if that's more helpful. Might help it stand out a little bit more. I might even want to go spruce here. That's hard. The other thing we could do is move the door so that the door is not right in the middle. What did I want? Like, I wanted to do something with the downstairs, and I couldn't remember whether I wanted to move. Oh, I think it was where I wanted to put the windows. It would make sense to have a window here, but there's a staircase there. So maybe what we do is move the staircase, but that would mean we would lose potentially a window there. However, we have more room now than previously because of the extra wall space here. Really not much of an upstairs because of the staircase. So if we do that, we can have a window here, no problem. The best stuff is the free stuff? Nice. It's also it's also my stuff. Like, it's not necessarily free. I've just grown it. It started, I think, with the squid. I think is how it all started. Alright, I don't think I need these blocks. I do want some more spruce, though. Oop. Everything that a blaze rod could be made into a light source, like an end rod. Seems like a waste of a light source. That's odd. Why would they waste a light? Why would another light source be a waste? I don't understand the question. Let's see what this looks like as spruce. I think I like that better. Yeah, like that better. Nope, not a stair. That might be better off as a trapdoor. That's weird. I wonder if there's a better way to do that. Oh, I wonder if we change the direction of that warped wood stair. Then it should connect with the stairs beside it and make like a solid, yeah. That work? Not really. So the previous brick that was there was smooth or polished Deepslate, and it didn't stand out as much. Ah, maybe I was just going the wrong direction. Going up instead of down. That still looks weird. It's one of those things where there's not going to be a really clean solution, right? It's probably the best of all the options available. A blaze rod is not a placeable object for light. I wonder if that's something that has been discussed before. No, and I imagine it would just end up being redundant, because the only thing I can think of is that if they made the blaze rod be like less bright, right? Because otherwise, I mean, you just use an end rod. Oh, these need to be changed. Do I want to put a window over here? I don't know if I necessarily... It's really not going to look at much. Oh, plus there's a staircase. Yeah. We leave that alone. So I could push this back by one. What the heck just happened there? Did something just blow up? Was that a creeper getting struck by lightning? Yeah, the trapdoor thing is a problem. They're just so useful. And it ties everything together so nicely. I've resisted a long time to try and make some of the ugly trapdoors into more useful trapdoors. I'm not seeing any mobs. Like, I'm not sure where that explosion came from. It's also ridiculous how many paths I have around here to get for different places. Out of trapdoors. That's no good. I've actually turned down the thunder. I've got the thunder like super low. Plus it's ducked for the stream. What do I have it on? Options. Yeah, ambient environment stuff is down to 40%. Weather is at 40%. And I've got the stream ducked by 6 decibels just so that you guys can hear me clearly over whatever happens in the game. Oh no, that the explosion noise was like a TNT or a creeper explosion. That's what I heard. But I don't see any like charged creepers or... There's nothing around. I wonder if these would look good with the stairs on them, just in way of like supporting the beams. So it doesn't go well there. And there's not one available on this side. Yeah, I kind of like that better. Just looks like a very heavy stone roof. So by having a little bit more support under it, I think that helps it a bit. Oh, no, that can stay like that. Well, I guess we can try it. See what looks better. I think it looks better with the stairs. Now, does this have the support thing? It would be here. So here, I guess, just for decorative purposes, we'll keep it a stair. X Sturmsy, hello. How's it going? We're playing on Java here too. Animal, good to see you. Thanks for being here, everyone. Awesome to see so many people in chat. Hey, Smurf588, speaking of awesome people in chat, gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Lazy Tiger, Beaconoid, Delay Loop, I'm Dantos, and Blazer Ham Lincoln. Hey, you've been here for the whole stream, Blazer Ham. Congrats on the tier 1 subs, everyone. Thank you so much, Smurf. Appreciate it. Smurf588 is also a bean counter supporter on the Citadel Cafe. A hype train is getting closer with the Black Sheep kicking off 100 bits. Pushing that hype train up to the front of the line. I don't know what's going to be there, but it's not going to be... It's not going to be stone. I feel like it's probably just going to be another stone block, or another wood block. I feel like that might be too much, but it would certainly add a lot of decoration. Go get some buttons. Delara kicking off the hype train with a 12-month sub. We were just talking about how many people were hitting their full 12 months, 1 year here supporting on the channel. By the block, it has been a year already. Well, onward we go for more months and more awesome block placing. Thanks so much, Delara. I really appreciate it. I can't believe you've been here a year. It's awesome. Rocking the Space Keystone badge and kicking off the hype train, level 2. It's 100 bits, tier 1 sub or Prime Gaming sub for people that want to participate, or gift subs. And that will help support the channel. But also, if you've received a gift sub, make sure you thank the person that gave it to you. And be sure to connect your Discord and your Twitch so that you can join us in the Discord. Currently building your own Disneyland. Suggestions to keep going and not get bored. Just don't play Minecraft when you don't want to play Minecraft, and build Disneyland when you want to build Disneyland. It's a sandbox game. If you get bored, do something else. Holy hype train, Smurf588 with 1,000 bits and Cosmic Dancer with 10,000 bits. That's all the bits. There are no more bits. They have all been used. Smurf Cosmic, thank you so much. Wow. Level 2 completed. Yep, we're halfway through level 5 with the bit drop. Sort of like a mic drop, but way better. Animal, right? Just a few bits. Just a few. It makes me wonder whether I can get away with doing stuff like down here, but I don't think so. Nope. Could probably have some fence gates and stuff happening there. I feel like we're going to need to do some fancy stuff here. I might not have that window be open, like we might have some of it closed. I'll have to see. It's quartz, so we can add some stairs and stuff in there too, which is cool. Round around with 1,000 bits jumping in on the hype train before it's over. And Cosmic Dancer saying, don't say I didn't warn you, with 5,000 bits. And the pride flag. That takes us to 156% of the way through the level 5 hype train. The hype train is 156% done. That's amazing. And there's still 3 minutes left. I think we've had a hype train every stream this weekend. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, like this feels funky in here, but outside it looks okay. And I think we are not going to be using this. So we switch back to quartz. And this is where I would probably use stairs. And this is where the quartz is actually going to work well. I just realized this. This is a happy accident. So we've got quartz. A bit here. So having quartz there is actually going to help this feel a little bit more like it makes sense, right? I'm not sure about this line of andesite. I feel like we might have to change that to something. But I'm not sure. I say that, and like, I've been inside old buildings, and you can absolutely be inside of a couple of old buildings that have been joined, and you can totally see where one building just stops and the other one starts. It just kind of gives them character, for sure. Is diorite the only whitish block with a wall variant? I think you can do quartz walls, or maybe you can't. Nope. Nope. So yeah, I think diorite is the only whitish block with a wall variant. I need smooth quartz. And I need to make more smooth quartz. Smelting. Free stuff. Maybe I'll take a short break and automate that. That could be fun. That is the end of the hype train, folks. Thank you ever so much to all the people that supported in that. Cosmic Dancer, Round Around, Smurf588, The Black Sheep, Delara. Amazing, amazing support. I can't thank y'all enough. Yeah, I agree, Danny. Diorite is a very busy texture. I have to use it very sparingly. We have used it. Like, there's diorite in this bakery right there. But, like, you hide it behind all kinds of stuff, right? Having the white down here really helps with the lightness of this roof. Kind of like it keeps the same sort of vibe coming down here. So what I'm thinking here is that we could use stairs to do that in here. Although I guess we could use some spruce stairs there instead. We just have to make sure that it's not spruce visible from the outside. So that to me feels more like the support structure that's happening in here. Because we're going to want to put like a ridgepole. I don't know if we're keeping that, and if we are, it's probably going to be visible from the outside. Although it's a solid thing to hang a lantern from. Need more stairs. The best kind of stuff is free stuff. And it's got a little present. That's awesome, Cosmic. Where's that present from? Is that like a standard emote from Twitch? Do I have any barrels? I don't have any barrels. Really versatile now with calcite, for sure. B-Dub's making his stuff out of diorite on a mission to make it seem useful. Yeah? No, I can appreciate that. So I was thinking we could use... Either we add a lantern here, or we create kind of like a faux kind of ridgepole in here. It's a little on the nose. And we can hang that from down here. I think I like that better. Yeah, I don't know about this window. That's tough. I mean, I want to keep it, but it's going to be challenging to make it look good. Oh, that doesn't work. Maybe it's not a window. Maybe it's a door. That could be interesting. Because then we could have a balcony out here. I think I like that better. I think I like that better. Danny, great minds think alike. Fools seldom differ. Break when I'm ready. I don't wanna. You can't make me. No, I appreciate that, Cosmic. Yes, we will be taking a break momentarily. I don't have very much of this at all, do I? Well then. I might have to grow oak trees? Seems like a weird thing to do. Can't I really want to test me? No, I do not want to test you, Cosmic. I know better than to mess with mom vibes. I have one. I know what they smell like a mile away in terms of the vibes. Do not mess with the mom vibes. Oops. So hopefully that looks okay. And I think it brings a nice bit of brown farther out into the gray that you see back here. I think that helps quite a bit. I don't know whether I could go... You think it would look better if it was on the outside? Yeah, that's actually a little bit more interesting, isn't it? I really need to fix the texture on these oak trapdoors. They're, I've got this one dark stripe underneath one of the lips. Right there. And I need to fix it. Yeah, I think that works. I think it makes this feel strange. So we'll do that. Don't know whether this... You know, actually I kind of like that. I thought that was going to look strange, but I think that looks more secure that way. Well, the outside of this has come together quite nicely. I do think we're going to have to do something about that tangent there. That corner tangent. These are the things that drive me nuts. So we'll have to fix that. Maybe we just have to turn those stairs sideways. That is strange, that little acacia bit. You can't really see the acacia log across the top. And it makes me wonder whether I should change it to dark oak. But like from any spot, like you have to get really far away. And even then, like you only see the top little sliver. So I don't know if it's worth keeping. Maybe it's worth, maybe I should change it into polished Deepslate. But that came quickly today. That came together quite nicely. We still have some shutters and stuff to put up top. But we'll handle that after the break. So if you are new to the stream, then I take a break once an hour. Gives myself a bit of a rest, a bit of a stretch, get some air because it's warm in here. You should grab a snack, grab a friend, whatever, and we'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes with more medieval Minecraft in the Wild Update. Be right back. Cloudy by design, thanks for the lurk. Hope you're having a good day. So, I think, right, we wanted to mess around with the door here. I think that helps a bit. And then as far as the roof goes, I really think the best solution there is going to be just replacing that acacia log with the polished. I don't think it really works. Oops. Yeah, I think that looks better. So over here we could change this up a bit if we wanted to extend this to be out a little bit farther. Because on the other side, it was about here. We have an upside down stair and then it extends the roof. So we could do that here, but then it actually touches this. So maybe we just don't bother. What I do want to do over here though is maybe put in some quartz stairs just so that's all white. Not that it's a huge difference, but it helps a little bit. And I don't think we need to worry about this big white top to it, because I don't think you can see it from many places. 3:16 a.m. My goodness. All the way in Australia. Thanks very much, Hunt 2084 Rocks. Glad to see you. Hope to catch you next time. Yeah, like you can't even see it barely. That little white gable at the top. Pokes out a little bit there. I like the peak. That's good. I like that the building very clearly has a front, you know? Pretty simple, but I think it works. We're going to add something up in here. Maybe we add in a lantern? And maybe a fence gate? And I would say 2 spruce doors. And then inside, we could do... I'm going to go with the standard window. I think I might leave that open, though. Actually, if we do that, maybe we should just leave it open, like, on the outside. Or for something different, we could have it go this way. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think that kind of looks cool. Kind of a fun open window vibe. Something different. The chilling with Alex. Thanks very much for the raid. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. Frokazoid, thanks for the follow. And Ulen1. It's a wild update, so it's Wild House. You're on the nose. Thanks. I like it. I think it's coming along quite nicely. Oh, I guess we'll do... these up top. Have I done any windows where I've done both trapdoors? I feel like I've done both trapdoors in some windows somewhere. That's an effective shutter too. Yes. Okay. I like that look. And I guess it would be on the inside. Thanks also for the follow, Chilling with Alex. Appreciate that. Epic looking building. Thank you. This one is new, but we've been working in the area for about 1.5 years. Yeah, Minecraft is all about the rain today. Not my favorite thing. We might have to chop down some more spruce today. Oh no, wait a minute. We're good. Hey, the mighty Elkhorn is here. How's it going, Elkhorn? Elkhorn, a member of the Infinity Cove server, my patron server. Check that out at patreon.com/JoelDuggan, and also a streamer. We were able to send over a raid yesterday. So I should be able to hang something there and put something here. And then put a door here. I feel like the door... I don't know whether it's going to look better on the outside like that, or if that's too flat. And we have to lower... Well, maybe we can't lower that. Yeah, I like it better like that. And then maybe we have to go get a chain and see if we have to lower the light. Fences. Chains. Hello, Green Ninja. Welcome back. So that's not bad. I'm wondering if this is going to look better if this was lower or if it was out farther. We can't hang anything from that. I think that lights it up a little bit better. And I don't want to put a fence there because then the fence will connect to all the things, I think. I mean, I know it will connect, I just don't think it'll look good. Do we like the chain better or the fence better? I think I like the fence better. I wish the chains on these were like one link longer. Sometimes. Sometimes I find the chain and the lantern too long, you know? So that lights up the outside quite nicely. The inside light is lighting up that side. Yeah, I'd say we're in pretty good shape. I think we can get rid of this now too. Strongly resisting making any kind of on the fence joke. Oh, I don't know. I think that would be a welcome dad joke. How many pun points do you want? And no problem, Alcorn. Happy to send people along. I know that folks on Infinity Cove are starting to do more content creation, which is cool to see. So it's always nice to have that kind of stuff be able to be fostered and shared a bit. So as per usual, there's this gutter kind of line that I have going through here. However, it doesn't make any sense that it would cross in front of this house. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pull this down this way. And we'll get rid of some of this stuff here. Oh, I'm going to need some slabs. You leave the punny stuff to Elkhorn? That's fair. I wanted these kind of slabs. I don't need the chains anymore. Those two. So the same thing we did along here when I was trying to like make sure that the road had a little bit more variety to it in terms of its shape. I want to do that here as well. Like this feels very, very stiff. So maybe what needs to happen here is something like that, or maybe even a stair. Right, and then bring that along like that. Because this feels really thin, like really narrow. I don't know if I necessarily want that to be that narrow. Don't want it to be a straight line though. And this is where the map really helps. We can look at this and realize that we may have to change the angle of this a little bit, so we might have to pull this back to here for it to make a little bit more sense. If anything, we might have to straighten this out. That's a nice angle though, like that makes sense. So then it's just a matter of making it look good over here. And I don't know, maybe that's Maybe that's too far out. So anything I do here is starting to make it feel really steep. So maybe the better solution is to have some slabs. Yeah. Yep, I think that helps. Might have to even make this a stair. There we go. That feels more unique. So again, the smooth stone is kind of like the gutter. Not smooth stone. The natural stone is kind of like the gutter. So I'm trying to keep that into the sides. That's working pretty well. And as for a block there, I feel like that's probably a good one. And then we'll use door. That, or we maybe want to put an oak door there, you know? I wonder if a dark oak door would look okay. Overhead view of the map is looking good. Yeah, it's really starting to feel pretty solid. It will look a lot better once we get rid of all these white lines. It'll look more like this, right? But right now it's just, it helps, it makes it so much easier to see what you're doing, you know? Oak door. And I don't have a dark oak door. I feel like I want to put an oak door, like a dark oak door over on this build. I think it'll look really good because it's the inn, right? So I might want to reserve the dark oak door in this area for that because it'll look more special. Whereas here, because of the trapdoors in the top section here, we might be able to get away with an oak door. And my texture for this is not working, and I don't know why. Not sold on that. Yeah, too fancy. I'll go back to the we'll go back to the regular spruce door. Cool. So the only thing that's really missing is any kind of greenery. And there's not really any space to do that. I guess it's got some greenery on the outside. It's where I wish we could do mossy Deepslate. Definitely capture the colorful vibe you're going for. Thanks, yeah. In terms of the area. Like upping the color, not by a lot, but like it's almost like I'm weaving kind of greens and blues through the area. Like there's kind of a, they almost connect. They don't quite connect, but they almost connect, right? So you've got like this big thing here, and then you've got this part here, and it kind of like swoops up to there, and then you're onto the green roof. And then once you're over here, the green roof connects to the green plant, which connects to these plants, and like it's just the colors kind of weave their way through. Crimson wood door, no. Not on this build. I also do not think that there's going to be much grass back here. Which shouldn't surprise anybody. I like this little step. I kind of wonder whether we can go one step further. Ha ha ha. I think maybe that works. I mean, we can texture this as well later. Cohesive approach to color. Yeah, no, I'm never just thinking about this as individual builds. I'm always thinking about how is all of this going to look when you come around the corner. Like when you're here, right? Like you've got mud brick. Temporarily there's orange there, but that may or may not stay. Then you've got this nice bit here. You've got a lot of brown and some darks, and you've got like the white in the dark in the distance. Then you've got like the mangrove wood here. We're going to have to do something very special with this. I feel like because this building is so gray, we're going to have to come up with something quite colorful for this side. You know, we're going to have to come up with something unique for that. I thought that's where the chimney was going to go, but I think the hearth is going to be here at the back, which makes sense. I don't know where the back door was supposed to go though, because this has like a little garden out the back, but there's no entrance. It's only there's a side door, but there's no like inside door. I guess we could put one here, right? That makes sense. Hannah, hello. How's it going? Hope you were able to rest up. Quartz goes over here. Cool. Right on. Well, I mean, it's not anything fancy. It's just a house from the outside. I don't think I'm going to barrel through and do the interior on it. I guess we could always kind of... It's not... I guess it wouldn't really take that long, would it? Because really all that's going to happen up here is going to be a bed. Maybe a couple tables or something. I don't know. This is the kind of place where like you kind of want it to have a chimney, but like I don't want to necessarily break up the roof to add a chimney. Because if we put a stove in here, it would be kind of like in this back corner sort of deal. I think it's here. Yeah. I mean, it would be possible. Could have like a little chimney sticking out the side there. We'll see. We'll see if this ruins the outside of it. Right, so grab those. I need those and those. Maybe those. And smoker. And a bed. I feel like a brown bed would be nice. I say, do I have any brown dye? Jeez. And we'll need a campfire. And probably some tables and chairs, right? So it looks like we're going to need more of oak chairs. Oh man, that's going to be difficult. Don't really have much for oak. I'm assuming oak is going to look better because it everything on the floor is spruce. So yes, if we put a chimney in here, that would be where it would go. We're going to have to go with that kind of a thing. We could just have that come straight up like that. I don't think that's a problem. We could put trapdoors around it. I guess that changes... Well, you can't really see. But then from here, we would switch to probably full blocks. And I don't know where this goes outside. So we'll go see where that is. Yeah, that's farther to the left than I thought it was going to be. So we can probably fake it. We could do like a little staircase out there. Once I get the shape down, I can mess around with the textures and stuff. I'd come bring you some supplies, but I'm like halfway across the Minecraft world. Oh no, gosh, don't worry about it. I've got supplies. I say that kind of stuff and then I forget to check my storage, right? So here, and then a simple chimney won't connect. So we can just do that. Yeah, I don't think that encroaches on the skyline. It doesn't compete with too much around it. Not a big fan of the stair block. Maybe we just... I don't know if we go full block or what. Looked better before. Maybe the cracked was just too much. Yeah, unfortunately the tile and the bricks, they get a little bit busy. So maybe we do have to go back to the cracked version. It breaks up that grid pattern, I find. Yeah. Again, not the perfect solution, but the best we can do. Kind of short notice. I think I like that little railing thing there. That's fine. I think we'll probably put some cracked in here. And then along here, we really don't have much room at all. So I guess the bed would kind of go like... I think if I put a trapdoor here, I think I can still get up the stairs. Yeah. So really the only place for a bed is in this side here. And I imagine we'll probably put it here. Or maybe up against the wall. Yeah, it's probably makes more sense. I don't know that a table up here is really needed. Maybe we'll focus on downstairs first. That's going to need to be a spruce table. And somewhere I'm going to want to put firewood. Don't some chimneys curve a bit? Yeah, I've got a couple of chimneys that curve. Most of the chimneys in my neighborhood are pretty straight. Or my area, and like my province, really. But yeah, we've got a curvy chimney over here. This one's pretty twisty. Legomalas, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. So yeah, the idea here would be to put the campfire here for the firewood. And then, I guess... Don't know if that looks better there. Feel like maybe, even though it's going to be a lot of spruce, I feel like the spruce table is going to look better. Maybe a spruce table and a dark oak chair. And then in here, I think we can just close that off entirely. We'll use some stripped, probably some stripped spruce. Things are going well. And sorry, Hannah, I missed your comment earlier. Something about night shift kicking your butt. But I'm glad you got a chance to hang out. It's fun. Dark. Yeah, dark oak chair. Spruce table. Gonna need more spruce tables. And I need stripped spruce. So now I think the inside of this should be able to finish it up. I also have room to put a flower on that windowsill, which is going to be nice. So yeah, as much as it looks the same, I feel like this feels like a better table. Maybe we do dark oak table. I wish it didn't connect like that. I feel like maybe we leave it out. That could be kind of interesting. I didn't bring a dark oak table. So yeah, I feel here we could probably just do regular oak planks. And then we could put a door in. I mean, there's nothing there, but it looks like a closet, right? I feel like that makes sense. And then we could add a little texture. Whoops. Where'd that go? That goes here. Feel like that's too busy. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And then up here, it's a lot of the same, but we could push this a little bit. Nope, not that. And do the same thing here. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I mean, it helps up here, but I don't know if it really works down below. That's not bad. This is a funny connection. We might be able to fix that with a stair. Feels a little bit low. funny how that it's thinner, but it actually looks better with the connection. Do you have any rules with it you try to stick with texture, like the number of different blocks used or proportions between them? Proportions, I often talk about the 70-30 rule. And you can even break that down into 70-20-10. But like this, the floor is mostly oak planks, right? Mostly oak planks. And I would say this is so close that it's very similar. But then like there's only 2 of these and only 1 of those. So like 10%, 20%, and then 70% is like the rest. And then it looks too complicated, I find, when you've got like 7 different blocks you're trying to texture. You're usually better off with 3 or 4. A good example of 4, I think, is the road over here. So you've got mostly stone brick. You've got probably about 20% or more of the cracked. And then you've got andesite coming in at 10%, but then like the cobblestone starts to come up too. So like there's a lot going on here, but what you see in general, like you really don't notice the difference between stone and stone brick so much as you see a big difference between cobblestone, stone brick, and andesite. So it's still 3 different colors, or sorry, 3 different tones, but more than 3 different blocks, right? There's 5 or 6 different blocks here, but it's 3 different tones. It's medium gray, lighter, and then the lightest high contrast stuff. And then in other places I've used, thought I used polished like smooth stone somewhere. Maybe not. Oh, here you go. So like this, there's 3 or 4 different blocks, but what you really see are the smooth stone highlights, right? And you just kind of evenly space them out. One thing I try not to do is I try not to line them up with one another if they're too close together. Like eventually you do line them up. Like these 2 here are lined up, but there's a well in between, so you don't notice it. So I try not to line them up too close together. None of them really line up. I find that helps. Have you ever played with mods that place random blocks from your inventory? No, because everything that I place from my inventory is intentional. It's one of the nicer compliments I get on the stream, actually, is that I place things very intentionally. And so I don't need the randomizer, because the randomizer would drive me crazy. I can just kind of like not think too hard when I'm placing blocks, and that will usually help me randomize things. Turtle Jockey, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, hey, Mixed Good. I didn't see you come in. Generally, if people hang out long enough, they'll see most of the build. All right, so now I guess we have to put in like some chests and some barrels and some flowers. Maybe a couple of tripwire hooks as well. Feel like a chest would go good underneath the window and maybe in the side there. Working on a medieval town, Nibs. We've been working on it for about 1.5 years. Chests. And I want to make a dark oak table. Oh, we don't have any regular chests. Or do we? Oh, yes, we do. And I guess I can go look to see what other blocks we've got. Little mini blocks. Yeah, everything that I've been doing on this build is on YouTube. And there's a great tour of all the stuff. Although it doesn't cover this town, it's mostly other things on the server. But Cosmic has got the link for you in the chat. Right, mini blocks. I feel like a beehive would be good. Maybe a mini chest. Not much more at the present. There's always a way to get around. So one of these is going to look good up here. I think I like it there better. I don't know what to put here. Anything else here just feels like it really cramps the walking space. But I feel like something needs to go here. This also feels very empty. We've got like 2 or 3 blocks we could put something on, but like, don't exactly know what. We might be able to get away with a flower pot with an azalea tree on it. But that's going to make that very flush, I think. I don't know. We'll see. They're tall. So we'll see. I never thought to think about what flower would look good in the window. It's brown and white. There's a lot of green and orange. Could try a tulip. Alternatively, those might look good. And I wanted tripwire hooks too, didn't I? Where's my red? There it is. Oh, we need more of those. That tripwire hook. Oh, they're there. I feel like I should move those back in here. Great minds think alike, Cosmic. Orange tulip. I'm gonna try that. I don't know, in a window it might be too tall. We'll see. Oh no, that's pretty good. I think that looks great with the orange trapdoors. Now I have no idea how this is gonna look, but we're gonna give this a go. See if this works. They're probably gonna be too short. Yeah, they don't really add anything because you can't see them. I guess a little bit. Like a teeny tiny bit. I could put an azalea bush on top of them, or one of them, and see if that looks good. So in here I was thinking either levers or tripwire hooks, and tripwire hooks look better, I think. I think maybe asymmetrical. Just do one. And maybe one up here? Nope. Whoops. Crap. Yeah, I really don't know what to do in here to make this look a little bit nicer. I mean, I could add trapdoors like that. That sort of helps. I would add banners, but then the banners, they blow around inside. They look dumb. So I'm not a big fan. That's no good. So yeah, I'm not sure what, but I want to put something in like this space here, but I can't think of anything that's small enough. An armor stand maybe with some leather armor on it. All right, let's try a dark oak table, see if that looks better. I like the dark oak chair, but I think we're gonna keep the spruce table. All right, well now we just need to grab the azalea bush and see what that might look like. Hopefully it works. It might not. Oh, really? You can't place it there? You have to, like, fudge it over? Interesting. I don't know. It doesn't look like a full block like that. It just looks like it takes up the entire balcony. I feel like that would be a cool thing to do in a larger space, right? Like that works sort of, but I think it's a larger space thing. I'll leave that there. I mean, like, it's a nice little Easter egg for anybody that walks up here. Adds a teeny tiny little bit of color, but not much. Yeah, cool. Well, that didn't take very long. I'm not sure what we would even call this. The corner house? Deepslate corner house? Zenith, Zelius, and Chateau, I believe is how you say that. 243, thanks for the follow. As Cosmic Dancer pointed out, I believe it's time for a break. So if you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. It is about that time. So I'm going to go refresh my water and grab a little snack. You should grab a snack too. Give your eyeballs a rest. Grab a friend, and we'll be back with more medieval Minecraft in the Wild update in just a few minutes. Someone was asking before the break if there's something that would approximate shoes at the end of the bed, and yes, that's why I mentioned armor stands. The problem with that, and it's a good idea, and it's probably what I'm going to do, but the problem with that is that the model for the boots in Minecraft doesn't have a top to it, and they don't have any thickness. So those are boots on invisible armor stands, and so like it's not bad, but it's not great either. So we'll probably do that. We'll probably grab an armor stand and do that. And I don't think I need to try the allium. I think that the orange tulip was probably good. For the flower. Put that back. Can put these back. I think we're done with the furniture hammer. Crate and barrel. And what was the other thing I needed? Armor stand. And leather boots. And what color do we want these to be? What about like a bluey brown? I feel like that could work. That's purple. Definitely an interesting color. We'll see how this works. Oop, nighttime. Is it time for pink? Never. It's never time for pink. No, it's not. What are you talking about? There's lilacs everywhere. Time for pink. Well, they don't match anything. That's for sure. I'm going to put a little bit more brown into them, I think. I don't want them to be like chocolate brown, but I want them to not be so blue. They're kind of a gray blue now. I think that'll work. Gonna have to start moving my home base. Yeah, that's better. Things are getting, it's kind of a far walk. Styles. Gravity, no. Styles, stand visible, no. And lock. Cool. Boots at the end of the bed. Not the best. They overlap. They look kind of silly. But that's all we got. I should take the time and go and make the armor look better in Minecraft. For leather and stuff. Like I feel like that could be a lot of fun to have those kind of freedoms. Cool. All right, that house is done. There's nothing else left to do. I think that's plenty. I don't think we need to do anything else in here. It's not like a key build in terms of function. It's just meant to look cool as you walk by. But I like the contrast of the wood against the building behind it, as well as the road. This is still bugging me though. I'll have to fix that. Do. Asic Mango, hello. How's it going? Do. That. All right. So now we need some stones. Those, and probably slabs. Going great. Good stuff. I have a texture pack for armor at the moment. It's basically like vines of flowers over the player. Looks great on a player, not on post armor stands. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, so I think here I need to take this into the edge there and then remove that like that. So again, still trying to think about this stone as a gutter, and then it kind of trails off into the alley. And then it picks up again here. Don't know whether we need... Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Cool. So I don't know what to do next. Do we do this build, which ties into this build? I guess we could continue on with this one here, right? Because this isn't done. And this is going to need some sort of staircase to get up to the next level in a big way, because really there's not even going to be room for inside. But there's a walkway that goes across the alleyway here. So it like crosses over the alley. And it goes into this space. But then like we're up here and we have to get down there. So like it's a double staircase that has to happen. You almost want to put like a roof access out here too. Like there could easily be maybe like a small balcony or something there. I'm not entirely sure if that, I guess we're keeping it dark oak. I don't imagine we'll change it. Such a small little build. We might lower it. Oh, we can't because it'll touch the roof next to it. And I do like this little build. It is really weird when the bed kicks you off into strange positions. I agree, Danny. Okay, so we can put these back. Probably just use spruce because we have a lot of it, and it's easy to get more should we need. So for this, it's more about like mapping out the path to get up there. So I feel like we'd want the stairs to send you up, kind of like in this position. So maybe with a landing here. No, that doesn't work. So this goes into this other place. That's tricky. We might have to start here. Oh, not quite. That's hard. How do we even get across this thing? So it's probably going to have to be slabs, for starters. I don't want the stairs to be right here, I don't think. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, anywhere else, we're just going to be kind of on top of ourselves. Unless we change the direction. Although, it would be nice if we'd be able to come in here and relatively have a straight line. Guess we could try it this way. Nope, that doesn't work either. Well, I mean, I don't have to have a window there. So there's that. Yeah, they're hard in Minecraft, especially when you're trying to make them in a small space. Because, I mean, really, we could just go straight down, right? If I didn't care about the window, then we would just be here. Right? Done. But it's too close to the door, right? So there's usually a twisty, elegant way to solve the problem. Oh, I made a twisting stair down to the deep dark, and every time you go, you think I'm going to hate it? Yeah. I guess it depends on... I mean, sometimes that could feel cool, though, right? So what if we go... What if this is sideways? It's still so tight. I need this to be like one block farther out. Can't move this wall. I don't think I can move the other wall. No. I mean, that's not terrible. I've had worse connections with stairs. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but that's not the end of the world. Obu with the tier 1 sub, 6 months in a row, unlocking the Air Keystone badge. That's amazing. Thanks so much, Obu. And Crackhead Doggo. Interesting username. Appreciate you coming by. Thanks for the follow. I say that's probably about as good as we're going to get along here. Kind of a weird little staircase. We'll see. I might be able to kind of work this so that we have like a cool combo of things. I might also be able to get this to go lower. Oh no, that's the outside. Never mind. So yeah, we'll have to see how we can best make this work. It's a lot of trapdoors. Old stairs in real life are so weird anyway. Yeah, I get claustrophobic. If I go to any historical sites and I have to go up a staircase, like, I don't fit. You know, I'm a little over 6 feet tall, and I'm a pretty large individual. And like broad shoulders, like that kind of stuff. I always feel really claustrophobic going through any kind of fort or historical site. Too short and too narrow. Agreed. Yep. 100%. I mean, I'm uncomfortable immediately because I have to hunch over. Right? Get rid of all that. See, I'm not entirely sure about this roof. I guess we keep it. I don't want to make it another Deepslate roof because we just made one right next to it, right? So like we have to have it be a different color. I'm fine with this being dark oak. It is kind of one building, so whatever we do here, we're probably going to do there. So it makes sense. I just don't like filling in a roof not 100% on the texture. Hello, first time watching you, and I love it. You're calm, and that's nice. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. I like to think that I do a pretty chill stream. I mean, we still have fun, but I'm not going to be shouting. So, your earbuds and eardrums will thank me. Plus, like, when you're playing Minecraft like this, and you're trying to choose blocks and stuff like that, there's a lot of thinking. And I don't have to speak and articulate everything all the time. Sometimes some quiet thought is exactly what you need. I'm also wondering if I've goofed up on the shape of this. Stair, block, stair, block. Oh, I dropped the roof. I made it lower. Probably so it fits underneath that nicely. Ah, that's why, because this roof comes in, and if I drop this, then they touch, and that would be weird. Yeah. Okay, I see what's going on. So we're going to have to do something with the gable here, and I don't know what that is yet. So first block choice I want to make is what's going to go good on top here. It can't be white. It has to go well with the Deepslate. Maybe strip spruce? Yep, ever since 118, Danny, it rains a lot. It rains a lot. I don't know if brown is the color I want to use. Oh, that never looks like a building material. Would stripped mangrove logs work? I feel like it might be a little bit too colorful. It's like that's the color there. It might. We can try it. Whatever it is, we're going to be using it across the build, so this is going to be a block selection for like a number of things. I might have to plant another mangrove tree. Gray glazed terracotta. It looks almost like a sci-fi show. So we've got tough, and we've got a bunch of different options here. I think the mangrove is a little bit too bright. I don't mind the mushroom. I feel like this is a little bit too busy. The gray glazed terracotta is not bad either. I think I like the mushroom though. And if we're using it there, then chances are we're going to be using it here as well. So again, like, this might look better here. Well, it's certainly a nice addition of color with the red mangrove. I like the I do like the mushroom block because of how light it is. I think it's a nice contrast to the dark oak. That's a hard call. Green terracotta tends to work. That could work too. We did that in one of the inns over here. It works works with the pallets around it. I'll show you here. Yeah, the Smiling Goat Tavern. I find it works better like in the higher areas, like having stone at the bottom, and then it looks like, you know, plaster or painted wood or something like that. My only concern with the green terracotta is that it might be a little bit too much green next to the candle shop, but we'll give it a go. We will give it a go. I think I need to go get more mangrove wood, really. That's something. Do I have one around already? I don't remember. No, I cut it down. Okay. So we'll plant another couple of those. I don't know if anybody's come up with a mangrove, like an automatic mangrove farm. Oh, we may have to place this closer. Why is that floating in the middle of nowhere? Weird. Maybe I have to cut one of these down. Do. They certainly don't make this easy sometimes. There's one more right there. Okay. Should give us enough room. These mangrove trees tend to like grow through things. So we'll just kind of go there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe there. Wandering Trader? I didn't even see him. Mangrove trees and big oak trees are a pain to chop down. I agree. Yep. I do agree. I don't know. And there's nothing to say that this has to be the same as the other one. I just thought it'd be nice to kind of have that design carry through. We'll try the green terracotta. Yeah, see, that's a no. It's not because it's too much green, it's because it's such a different green than everything else going on. It really doesn't work. So, I mean, it looks good on its own, but just I don't find it looks good next to the other stuff that we've got going on. I think that's something I should maybe clarify more often. A lot of times when I say like, ugh, I don't like it, it's not necessarily that the two blocks don't go well together. It's more like it's not going well in Westill. Like in my specific situation, I don't like it, right? I mean, we'll have to separate that somehow, but that's not the end of the world. So the real question is like, do we like the mangrove wood more? I feel like that might be too loud. And I might want to frame the inn with mangrove. So yeah. I think we're gonna go with the mushroom blocks. Oops, there's a hole there. Oh, those are going to have to move. Yeah, I think that's a nice, like it kind of echoes a little bit of the jungle wood over there, a little bit of the granite. Definitely a nice contrast. I think that'll work. We will have to figure out how to make it work with the roof so that it doesn't look bad on the outside. I don't think I want this to be mushroom on the roof. We could try it. Shutters as a different color. Yeah, we could try to put red shutters on things. That could work. I think what I need to do is I need to get some dark oak stuff and like finish the framing on the roof. Kind of hard to follow right now. Did I do this? Yes. So then this one, so that's got the trapdoors on it. Then it's just this side here. Okay, so I need dark oak is what I want. Yeah, I do. I find that I have to refresh my memory. I find like when I'm trying to choose like a new block or a new thing, I find it tricky because then you're like, well, what color do I have for stairs? You know, like what do I have to work with? Might as well leave those out. So some good tries, you know, some good good potential combinations. But ultimately, I think going with the mushroom. Mangrove wood now offers the chance to have carpeted red stairs of a type. What? How do you get carpeted red stairs out of mangrove wood? Because it looks like red carpet, you mean? There's where I use the other mushroom block. Okay, I was like, where did I use the other mushroom block recently? Oh, if it's an interpretation, I totally know what you mean, Danny. I thought you meant that it's a feature in the game where you could put carpets on stairs. I was like, nope, not that I'm aware of. Right, we might want to make this slightly different. I did not bring the right blocks. Right, so then this is going to be mushroom to there. Have to remove these. So then this is probably going to have a trapdoor there to hide that. So we could make mushroom the whole roof if we wanted to. Or just continue on with this stuff. Yeah, I don't like that as the whole roof. So we'll probably break it up a bit. I need to go get some solid dark oak blocks. Thank you for being awesome, Cosmic. Always appreciate it. We'll add some texture to this later. That should help with this. Now here, I feel like what we can do is maybe remove all of these. And then replace everything with probably stairs going this way. Give us a more interesting look on the inside of the build. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So really kind of a no-brainer. And we'll probably end up doing stuff like this along the side here too. Again, these houses that are close to other areas, I'm trying to bring design elements that we've got from those areas across. So we could actually add in like a ridgepole there instead. And it might be a nice way to kind of like echo what's going on over here a little bit. This feels like a lot on the end, but we have to cover up the end there. And I also have trapdoors in here. I don't think I have these on the other side. No. So again, this is really just meant to be like a way to get up to the next level. Don't have any slabs. I guess I could just do this temporarily out here. So from here, we'd want, again, to be with the spruce. Likely, we'd want to come down along here. I don't imagine there'd be much of a reason to have a window here. I imagine the door is either going to be here or here. So I think bringing down the stairs here is going to make sense. And if we raise the floor, right? This is me roughing things out, right? If we raise the floor, then if the door's over here, then it's a straight shot up and then across the way, and then you can go down. That's what I'm trying to get, is like a good feel. You know, it feels good and smooth to travel, you know, through these little pathways. I mean, imagine that this is like a first-person shooter game, and like you need to be able to run and get away from enemies and not like bump into things as you're trying to run through buildings. And knowing your surroundings is going to be something you can take advantage of. This is obviously too low. We're going to have to do something here. It's not bad. This is still tricky. But I think that's good. And then along here, like this could just end up being the whole second floor. Pretty easy. I'm not sure. I feel like if we put the door here, then there's an opportunity to put something in the roof here, similar to what we did with the window on this side. Like it kind of breaks up the roof. So I feel like having the door on this side works better. And then we could leave this open as a window or chimney, I guess. Although I think if I made a chimney, it would probably go on this other side. Crackhead dog, I'll see you later. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. I was gonna be kind, says Cosmic Dancer. Yeah, don't test the cosmic, folks. That's not a... It's not gonna end well for you. It's just not. Alright, let's put the roof on this side here. Whoops. And I should cut this out here. This is, what is this, the 4th or 5th time it's rained? Crazy. We could probably actually go a lot higher. Yeah, I feel like that helps quite a bit. And then we could use the old brown mushroom block in there. Might have to do a little bit more to make it look fancy. I'm sure we can figure out something out. Sends Minecraft rain to Obu. Wow. That's a threat. That's a threat. Cosmic, is there an ETA? Do we know? Cool. All right, so this over here I want to fill in. Oh. Here I was thinking I was going to be all smart. That's not going to work like that. Crap. Guess that looks okay. Yeah, that's too bad. I was hoping that we could do that slightly better, but not looking like it's going to be a smooth transition. Oh, it's really warm where Obu is. I see. I see. I'm a little behind on chat. I think that's right. Yeah. Kind of wonder whether this would be better as 2 trapdoors. Or we could put a wall there. There's some other finagling that I could do to get that to work. Don't know if I like how big I've made that overhang over the door. We might want to dial that back in terms of the peak of it. Trying to not to imply that I'm some sort of evil cosmic. I mean, it's true, but not not to the nice folks in your chat. That's fair. I think that's fair. I think I'm just going to fill this in. Oh, maybe I'm not. He says as he ran out of stairs. Oh, we wanted to see if we could leave this open, didn't we? Yeah, it definitely needs more stairs. This is where we drop the roof down a little bit so that it matched up with this a little bit easier. Oops. So you'll see right here, drop things down. Oh, that's not good. How do we handle that? Oh, that's a pain. So I've got to figure out how to cover that up. Well then. Might be more adjustments coming. So yeah, we could put like a little walkway out here, but I don't know why you'd want one. Maybe it's just a matter of something cool to look at when you go by the stairs. And I guess we'll just keep the stairs here. Yeah, pretty boring. We're gonna have to do something. Maybe windows. You know, we'll have to add something. It just feels like a weird brown blob. Feels like a weird brown blob. Now there's a wandering trader? Where? Is he drowning in the moat again? I mean, oh, he is. That's right. That's a pain in the butt to get out of, so you're on your own, bud. You're on your own. It's probably the most Canadian thing I've said all day. Alright, put a bunch of this stuff back, because I don't think we're going to be able to get into doing extra stuff on the roof today. Glad we found something that worked well with the gables, though. I like that mushroom block choice. That was good. Smart idea. And nice to have a nice, sharp, clean inventory and not have to worry about too much. What if he has some good mini blocks? I'm sure I will see him again. I just don't... I find it such a pain to deal with them, so... no desire. Free stuff. Whenever I'm in here, I feel like I'm in day one Minecraft, like running around manually collecting stuff, but whatever. We need it for smelting. And eventually having extra scaffolding is going to be very handy. There we go. All right, folks. That is where I'm going to wrap things up, I believe. Unfortunately, we are not quite ready to send you on to the raid that I was hoping to, but I gotta go. You can check out Elkhorn and 100,555. There is a link to Elkhorn, and there is a link to Hunter. They, I believe, are taking on the Warden on Infinity Cove. So, go follow those folks. I'm not sure why the shout out to 100,555 didn't work. Did I spell it wrong? Infinity Cove versus the Ancient Cities. Yeah, so Infinity Cove is my patron server. So one of the ways that you can that you can support the stream is you can join Infinity Cove if you want a really cool bunch of people to hang out and play with. And they're awful nice. And we raided Elkhorn yesterday, so if you were here yesterday, then you'll be familiar with Elkhorn and what's going on. But sounds like a real adventure today, going to be taking on the ancient city, so that should be really fun to watch. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't pass on a raid per se, but divide and conquer, or watch both 100.555 and Elkhorn 95 on Twitch to continue your Minecraft experience today. That is going to be it for me. I'll be back again tomorrow, not on stream, but on the Sponge Chunks podcast with Pixel Riffs. That's going to be recording from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. my time. That show goes out every Monday. We'll be talking about 119.1 and hopefully some cool listener email. I haven't really looked at them yet. And then on Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday, I'm speaking with Alistair. I've got one final recording with Alistair this week on the Citadel Cafe, and then we'll be going with Steven and having a chat about Doctor Strange the following week. So lots of cool stuff free on the internet. It's all linked from joelduggan.com. This little build came together nicely today. I'm quite happy with that. This whole area is starting to feel finished. Once we get this side of the road done, this whole experience of coming down here is going to be very, very cool. So looking forward to that. Thanks again for the absolutely epic support today, folks. We had like 150% on a level 5 hype train, and all the bits and the wonderful resubs, and so many people in the community celebrating a 1 year sub badge, which was very, very cool. So it's a small thing in the grand scheme of things, but with so many people supporting consistently monthly, you're the reason I get to do this, and I can't thank you enough. It's an awful lot of fun. Hope you've enjoyed today. Stenos, thanks very much for the kind words, my friend. Always good to have you here in a lurk, and we'll see y'all again soon. Next scheduled stream is on Friday at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC -3. But follow me on Twitter. You'll see if I throw in a bonus Lego stream. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. There will probably be one. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.